So Trump is apparently really pissed off that the Democrats have not folded and capitulated to the Republicans' demands during the shutdown. He thought it was going to last 10 days and he would get everything he wants. But the Democrats are standing strong and saying they will not allow the Republicans to take away people's health care. They even have Bernie Sanders standing behind them saying the Democrats cannot fold on this. I've said it before, and I'll keep on saying it. The Republicans know they are losing. I mean, we could already tell this by their desperation that they needed to gerrymander for the 2026 and 2028 elections on a scale that we've never seen before, and that they needed a Trump humper to buy Dominion voting machines. But remember, they also shut down the government because they were terrified of a vote on the Epstein files. They have no idea how to get out of that. They're hoping that if they wait long enough, the subject will just die down, which it's not. So they figured this was a win-win for them. They could shut down the government and fire hundreds of thousands of people, lay tons of people off, take away people's benefits, and they also wouldn't have to worry about a vote on the Epstein files. But there's a few massive problems with that. According to recent polls that were pointed out by Steve Kornacki on his big board, the majority of people are blaming the Republicans, rightly so, for this government shutdown. And this is why the full fascist movement they are hoping for is never going to come to fruition. The Republicans are trying so hard to gaslight and lie to the American people, trying to blame the opposite side for that which they themselves are guilty. More than half the people here are not buying it. Because it's not just the Republicans shutting down the government because they wanted to take away people's healthcare benefits. It's things like that Missouri congressperson recently who said that America is for whites only. The right-wing influencer who recently did an entire cast in blackface. It's the Republican and Trump's policies and tariffs that are bankrupting farmers. And instead of helping them out with that, he's just buying cheaper shit from Argentina. But it's also the fact that Trump and his administration rewriting the disability benefits eligibility rules means that the people who are going to be impacted negatively the most by this are people in red states who voted for Trump. And despite Trump and the Republicans trying so hard on every single government platform to claim the Democrats have shut down the government, every single trail of misery in this economy leads back to Republican policies. To now where because the Republicans blocked a measure to pay for SNAP during this shutdown that the Democrats proposed, and despite there being actual contingency money appropriated by Congress to pay for SNAP benefits if the government shuts down, Trump and the Republicans refuse to release that money. They want people to starve. And the majority of the country is not buying it because they see that it's the Republicans now causing long lines at food pantries that look suspiciously like soup kitchen lines during the Great Depression. But also, they're telling the American people, we don't need the House of Representatives. Our dear king will just make all the decrees himself. And as Trump has already been ignoring the courts, and now he's saying, well, I'll just make decisions and we don't need the Congress, it's because Project 2025 is entirely about solidifying all of the power to the president. It's about giving him absolute power. And Mike Johnson is right now saying, we don't need to have a job. We can just get rid of the House of Representatives. And despite all of this chaos that Trump and the Republicans have caused, they do not have a way out of it. Their plan, I guess, is just to wait it out and see if the Democrats fold. Because, as always, the Republicans fucking suck at governing.